Greetings everyone, here's a warm welcome to both the nuclear novices and the atomic aficionados among you. Today we're journeying back to the late 19th century, to the dawn of nuclear energy. Picture this, the world was humming with scientific discovery, and at the heart of it all was a woman named Marie Curie. Now Curie, alongside her husband Pierre and a host of other brilliant minds, was making waves with her groundbreaking work on radioactivity. Curie's research was a game changer. She discovered radium and polonium, two radioactive elements that would forever transform our understanding of the atom. It was like peeling back the curtain on a hidden world, a world where atoms were not the smallest particles, but complex structures teeming with energy. It was Curie's relentless curiosity that led to the discovery of the atom's nucleus, the core or nucleus from which we derive the term nuclear. But it wasn't all about scientific curiosity. Sure, the discovery of radioactivity opened up a whole new realm of scientific exploration, but it also had practical implications. The medical field was one of the first to recognize the potential of these discoveries. From treating cancer with radiation therapy to sterilizing medical equipment, radioactivity began to make its mark. And then, there was the energy potential. Scientists soon realized that the atom, tiny as it was, held a colossal amount of energy. The nucleus, the very heart of the atom, was like a miniature sun packed with potential power. It's kind of like discovering that your penny jar could power your entire city for a year. The revelation was nothing short of revolutionary, so we've seen the inception of nuclear energy, but what happened when this newfound power stepped outside the lab? Well, that's a story for our next scene, so stick around because things are about to get explosive. Now we're stepping into the atomic age, a time of both fear and fascination. Picture this. It's World War II. And the race to harness the destructive potential of nuclear energy is at full throttle. This era saw the birth of the atomic bomb, a weapon so powerful, its creation and eventual use would forever change the course of history. The Manhattan Project, a covert operation of epic proportions, brought together some of the greatest minds of the time. Their goal? To unlock the devastating energy contained within the atom's nucleus. The result was a weapon of mass destruction, the likes of which the world had never seen. With the dropping of the atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki in 1945, the world was shown the dark side of nuclear energy. But every coin has two sides. Post-war, the focus shifted from destruction to construction. In the Soviet Union, 1954 marked the birth of the first commercial nuclear power plant. This was a pivotal moment, the beginning of a new era where nuclear energy was harnessed not for annihilation, but for illumination. Electricity, now powered by the atom, began to light up homes and cities, changing lives forever. And it didn't stop there. The idea of nuclear-powered electricity caught on like wildfire. From one power plant in the 50s, we now have around 440 nuclear power plants worldwide, generating about 10% of global electricity. Quite the glow-up, wouldn't you say? Despite its controversial beginnings, nuclear energy has carved out a significant place in our global energy supply. But it's not all sunshine and rainbows, folks. Like every powerful tool, nuclear energy has its share of pros and cons. It's like a double-edged sword, capable of both great good and great harm. But that's a story for another time. For now, let's marvel at the journey of nuclear energy from the heart of the atom to the heart of our power grids. Like any powerful tool, nuclear energy comes with its fair share of challenges and debates. The power to harness the atom is a double-edged sword, and it's not without its share of controversies. Let's take a stroll down memory lane to the year 1986. The world witnessed one of the most catastrophic nuclear accidents in history, the Chernobyl disaster. A sudden surge of power during a reactor systems test resulted in an explosion and open-air graphite fire. This event released large amounts of radioactive particles into the atmosphere, which spread over much of Western USSR and Europe. Fast forward 25 years to 2011, and the narrative repeats itself, this time in Fukushima, Japan. Following a major earthquake and tsunami, 3 nuclear reactors melted down, leading to the release of radioactive materials. These incidents have sparked a global debate on the safety of nuclear energy, and rightly so. And then we have the issue of nuclear waste. The byproducts of nuclear fission remain radioactive for thousands of years. Current solutions involve burying the waste deep underground, but this raises concerns about potential leaks and the long-term ecological impact. There's also the question of cost. Building and maintaining nuclear power plants are expensive endeavors. Plus, the cost of handling and storing nuclear waste adds to the financial burden. But it's not all doom and gloom. The nuclear industry has learned from these disasters. Today's reactors are more safe and efficient, and there's ongoing research into new technologies that could make nuclear energy even safer and more sustainable in the future. In the court of public opinion, nuclear energy often finds itself in the defendant's chair. It's a complex issue, with valid arguments on both sides. On one hand, we have a potent source of energy that can help us combat climate change. On the other, we grapple with the risks and the challenges of waste management and cost. With these challenges in mind, the future of nuclear energy may seem uncertain, but wait, there's more. So where do we go from here? Let's peer into the crystal ball and explore the future of nuclear energy. With all the challenges that nuclear fission presents, scientists are eagerly pursuing a safer and cleaner alternative: nuclear fusion. Unlike fission, which breaks apart an atom's nucleus, fusion combines two light atomic nuclei into a single, heavier nucleus. In the process, it releases a monumental amount of energy. For decades, achieving nuclear fusion has been like catching a star in a bottle, a tantalizing prize always just out of reach. However, recent advancements have rekindled hope. With companies like Tri-Alpha Energy and Commonwealth Fusion Systems leading the charge, the dream of harnessing the same process that powers our sun is inching closer to reality. As we've seen, the history of nuclear energy is still being written. But one thing's for sure: it's a story that will continue to shape our world in profound ways. That's all we have for today, folks. A whirlwind tour through the history of nuclear energy. We've journeyed from its dawn, through the atomic age, tackled the controversies and envisioned the future. Don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed this atomic adventure, and subscribe to our channel for more scientific sagas. Remember, tomorrow at 7 p.m., we have another exciting episode for you. Stay curious, stay informed, and as always, thanks for watching.